There's the whole gang here. All right, welcome back to the Crown of the Oathbreaker. Nice to have you back with us, Daniel. I've been missing for a couple of weeks. What's going on here, Toriel? What's up with that?
Yeah, we're on our way to the Ziggurat, and we passed through Gorso, and there was a lot of shenanigans going on there, where the Lord Gorso was sleeping with all the women, and he propositioned Asha and Toriel, and we both declined. And my sister was there, and well, she had a child from Lord Gorso, and we found out that he had one of the Torques. We were going to try to figure out a way to get the Torque in a friendly way, and that quickly got out of hand, and everybody died. Lord Gorso died. My sister died. My nephew died. It was very tragic for Toriel. Almost her entire family is dead now.
Point out that Lord Gorso, remember, was using them as human shields. Yes. And he offered you the Torque. He said, "If you have the Torque, but if you do anything, I'm going to kill Toriel's sister." Had a prepared action. And Azure.
Yep, she sure did. She could not care less whatsoever about the deal.
Yep. It's a little bit of tension between Azure and Toriel, I imagine. Just more trauma upon more trauma for poor old Toriel, having lost her parents, now her sister, now her newly discovered nephew. But there's still a twin brother out there somewhere. And you got the silver Torque. Azure made claim to it, so unless anybody else wants it, we can discuss that now. But I think as a reaction, you can provide resistance to the normal bludgeoning, piercing, slashing damage for 3 rounds, I believe. Anybody else keen for that?
On weapons that are not silvered. That's the other caveat.
Oh,
silver
sure.
sword.
Sure. Okay, we'll carry on then. Didn't meet a prophet claiming to speak to all gods. You kind of moved on from him. Now you're making a mad dash to get to the ziggurat of the new moon in time for the new moon. So champions of Iglarion, heroes of Iglarion, saviors of Iglarion. Not quite sure what to call you, but what would you like to do?
Toriel thinks that we should keep going to the Ziggurat, and Toriel's just trying to keep her mind off things.
Okay, so you head further south along the King's Road. Along the King's Road, there are numerous bodies. Maybe every 5,000 feet or so, there's just people who have succumbed to the midnight curse, the rains and the exhaustion and the crazy things that tend to happen. It's a depressing sight, but don't know if you ever get used to that type of stuff, but it's definitely out there. Let's start with Toriel. You're on my left on my screen, so you're on me a D20.
Okay.
Ooh, okay. And Vinnick, you getting hungry?
Yes, probably am. Let's see here. Has the survival at a advantage?
Yeah, you don't find anything to feast on. So do you want to roll me a D2 there, Vinnick?
/.
No. That's not a D20. Oh, sorry, no. Roll a D2 for your hunger score thingamajig. Remember that?
And that remind me, that's a R/D2.
Like that.
Okay.
Other way around.
Nope, that won't work.
R slash is Reddit.
There we go.
By that.
Okay, so take a note of that. Now, some of you who have traveled for any type of distance around the kingdom of Eglarion would know that the Azure Bridge was one of the many great inventions of Alan the Constructor. His magical prowess was without peer. Among other things he created was the palace itself. That was his construction. The Falcon Blade, which is wielded by the monarchs, and a whole bunch of other things. Now, and some of you would have travelled over the Azure Bridge in your travels, thinking people like Gala definitely would have, Toriel would have when she returned from the Arcane Tower, and possibly some others as well. Now, normally, you could get over for maybe a copper piece, and maybe 5 copper pieces. Yes, long rested, assume you're long rested. And 5 copper pieces if you're taking across some type of wagon. It's used as some type of tax collection. But the scene you see around the Azure Bridge is remarkably different. You see a bunch of people either side of the Azure Bridge, and they're not crossing. Some of them have died, it seems, waiting for them, and some makeshift burial has been done at the bottom. But it seems there's a whole lot of people wanting to head south over the Azure Bridge, but are unable to. And there's a whole bunch of people who are wanting to north over the Azure Bridge, and they're unable to. And as you approach, a lady comes up to you. She looks like a fairly common lady. She's wearing simple clothes. It's like, hello, kind travelers. I'm very, very desperate to get to Harveston. I hear there's some refugees gathered there, and I believe that's where the rest of my family will be located. But I simply can't afford the crossing of the Azure Bridge. I've crossed it many times just for coppers, but now they're demanding 5 gold. So would you lend a lady 5 gold so I can cross and see my family? Please, I can't survive over here much longer, please.
I don't have any gold to give.
Well, that's okay. I understand. What about the rest of you? I mean, you seem well equipped, well armored. Surely someone has 5 gold pieces.
How many?
All right, but at these prices,
Prices are extravagant, but some people are getting across. But you know, I'm doomed to die here on the side of the road. I need to get to Harveston. Just 5 gold pieces.
Madam, do you mind if I talk to my friends for a moment, and perhaps we will be able to help you, but I need to talk to my friends in private.
Of
Can you
course.
give us a few minutes?
Of course. And as you leave to talk to your friend, she just watching, seeing what's happening.
But out of earshot?
Sure.
Okay. I grow weary of this bridge. They are feeding off these poor people, and I think we should do something about it.
Ooh, what do you have in mind?
Where does the money for the bridge go?
You see,
Probably to the queen.
well, you see a person plainly in soldier's clothes collecting the money, and you would know also there's a guy controlling the bridge, and if he clicks this like control rod, the bridge becomes instantly sticky. So it's not like you can just do a mad dash across it. It's very much controlled. But we'll see. You see a soldier collecting the gold pieces. Every so often somebody manages to cross.
Well, how long is the bridge?
It's about 200 feet long.
Okay.
I mean, we probably have the coinage to cross and not bother with it, but
Nick's going to speak up and say, Tariel, I really like your idea. It is very problematic. It's difficult for us to cross it. The prices keep raising. This is let's do something about that. I like your idea.
You, coin keeper, where does this money go to?
It goes to fund the Queen. The copper pieces we're collecting just simply weren't enough for the Queen, so we've increased the prices. If you have the gold pieces, please hand them over. If not, be on your way.
I'm inciting that.
Oh.
I got a 15.
15. You get the impression that the guy is telling most of the truth. You would know, being the lawgiver that you are, Shinigami, that corruption is almost a part of business in times like this. So they're collecting the gold. The most of it is going to the Queen, but inevitably they're skimming a little bit off the top. But you also know that 5 gold pieces is just an outrageous amount. So, cough up your gold pieces. We'll be on your way.
Malcolm, how many guards are on either side?
Yeah, let me show you.
Oh,
Bro's expecting.
there's a map.
So this is the guy collecting the coin. This, you might have met this guy before. I think some of you did. This is the guy, Captain Clinic. And you see this is the control rod that makes the bridge sticky or not. Not really shown on the map, but there's 2 archers on top of... Actually... what it looks on the top of the bridge. Just go over there, turn up that. So on top of the bridge, you see people manning ballistas. There's 2 ballistas at each side, and there's 2 archers up there too. And both could shoot down onto the bridge or back this way for that matter. So yeah, like some really serious defenses.
Coin keeper, I'm Shinigami of the Red Cloak. You want to tell me the price of to cross the bridge again?
As you surely know, Red Cloak, what the Queen says is law. There's no dispute about that. It's a tradition as old as time itself. King Waldron did it. Now it's Queen Athena's turn to do it. And by her royal edict, it is 5 gold pieces. And you, as a Red Cloak, should know you are also bound by this law.
I also know that's not the price. Try again.
Make an intimidation check.
Alright, I think I get a bonus from something. Let me check real quick.
They'll like bonuses from something.
maybe your mask or something? I feel like I remember you getting the bonus of intimidation somewhere.
Yes, because of my side, I get advantage on intimidation checks.
Intimidate away. Right, never let it said that the royal swords are opposed to the red cloaks. We can knock it down to 3 gold pieces for you. The royal cloak and a loyal servant of the queen, of course, would lower the price for you.
Yeah, I thought you were corrupt.
No, not corrupt. Discount. This all goes to the queen.
I said that and then I swung at him.
Sorry. Oh.
Just gonna say.
All right. All right. Let's roll for
Dude,
initiative.
that was coming.
Yep. Toriel's
Screw the queen, man.
Yeah. If they support the queen,
Good lord. That was a great roll.
they deserve to die.
Okay, let me just get these guys set up. Okay, we're going with groups of people. Will be the red group. That'll be the iron group. All right, so Shinigami, the so-called coin collector, as you described him, you take a swing at him, and the crystal side swings well and true, and you cut him down. Zoomph! And you hear the rest of them saying, "To arms! To arms! We're under attack! Captain, shut down the bridge!" And Asher, you're first to react. What do you do?
Alrighty. I'm gonna go ahead and bonus action Blade Song.
And just to be clear, all these guys here are on the roof. Okay. Just to be clear. Okay. So bonus action Blade Song. Yep.
This guy too.
This guy is not. This guy is down below, but the captain is inside this room here. Okay, sorry, Asher, Blade Song, cool.
Yep. Blade Song. How far up is it to the roof?
50 feet.
50 feet. All right. So what's going to end up happening? She is going to. They're all the way up there. I think we should bring the fun to them. And let's see. If I remember correctly. I can't do that more than one. So I'm going to cast Fly on it.
Oh. On yourself, by the sounds of it?
Yep.
Okay.
And she flies up. Can I get up at least to the roof? If I go kind of a diagonal geometric up to 50 feet.
Sure. We'll say you land right there. But that's your action and your movement.
And she kind of like winks at us. Says, 1, 2, 3, 4. All for me?
And they turn the ballista right at you. All right. These guys down at the bottom will hold their turn. Captain Clinic will have a prepared action. And all right. So 2 archers. I'll take a shot just with the angle. Actually, light crossbows. Against Toriel. So the first one. Oops. First one. Oh, shoots and rolls a 16, which I imagine misses.
It does.
Gala, who's at 20, Toriel, who's at 17 at the moment. Another light crossbow comes. That one misses horribly. Then more concerningly, there's 2 of them working in conjunction with the ballista. They fire the ballista at Toriel as well. Ooh. Hits the natural 20. And that is...
Let's see.
Ooh, this is going to hit.
Let me see.
That's 6d10 plus 6.
Can I go back on time on that? Let's see. Wait, that's I think it's 30 feet. That would be no. But let me double check.
If you have the lucky feat, there is no range. I don't know if you got lucky or not.
I did. I was just going to ask you. I couldn't remember. There's no range, and it's on enemy attacks, right?
Yeah,
Yep.
I will lucky that then. No reaction needed.
Okay, roll me a d20 then.
Yeah, you get to roll it though, not him.
That's what I like. That's what I like to see.
You avoid 54 points of damage.
Ouch.
Wow, that would have. I would have still been up, but it would have been a sliver.
That was a heck of a roll.
Wow.
Oh, that is a good roll. My goodness. All right. Okay, Gala, the crossbow bolt explodes next to Toriel. What do you do? You're talking, but we don't hear you, Daniel.
Yeah, I suck, man. I'm gonna do my radiant soul, and bring out my my wings, and I'm going to that's a bonus action, and then I'm going to yeah, too much time off totally. And then I can move and I can dash, so I can move 60. Can I grab one of my people with me and take them with me since I have a strength of 15, or is I wouldn't be able to carry them like flying up like that. We've done it before. I've flown sideways and stuff, but never flying up. So,
Well, Loki and Vinnick are by your side. What armor are you wearing, Loki?
Breastplate.
Vinnick?
I don't want to go though.
Oh, okay. Vinnick.
and you wear what do you wear?
What is Vinnick wearing? Hold on. I don't even remember. Let me look here real quick.
Does he have plate mail?
Armor class of 19. Splint mail.
Need to upgrade to get plate. Where would you get plate from? That's another question. Are you happy to be flown up, Vinnick?
Yep.
Where are you flying to, Toriel?
Gala would like to fly over there towards them.
Oh, sorry, Gala.
You
Sorry,
get
Gala.
60, and you have like 50 up or whatever. So
And get about there.
I'm going to give the universal sign. Fireball coming. Be careful.
I'll point to the direction towards Asha.
No fair, they're mine.
They just about hit me with one of those ballista. I'm going to have to return the favor.
So hoping there would be a natural 20, and it was. Okay, so flying up there with Vinnick by your side, Shinigami with a scythe. Cut down this person.
All right. Since I don't know he has a held action, I'm going to bust open the door.
You can certainly try. The door is locked. Do you want to brute force your way through?
Is that going to cost me my action?
Yes, it is.
Then we're going to try... We'll see how the DM rules on this. So, yeah, I'm going to take a couple steps back, and I'm going to Eldritch Blast the door,
Uh,
which should also put some force on it.
okay, sure. Make me an attack roll. You know the expression, it's as easy as hitting the side of a barn door?
Yeah, I can't do that.
Well, you put it this way, the two Eldritch Blasts definitely connect, but they do no damage to it. Maybe if your aim was a little better. It's definitely a working plan. You just bluffed your roll. What was that, a natural 1 and a natural 4? Yeah, not good.
All right, well, then let's test the strength of the door. And I will try and telekinetically shove the door, which I should have done in the first place. Would a strength 15 have opened the door? Because it's a DC strength check.
No. Nope. That is not enough as you try and telekinetically open the door, but it does not happen. Once again, the mighty adventurer's plans are foiled by a door.
Well, it would have been a save, not a roll that he made.
Yeah, but I don't think the door can make a save, can it? I mean,
Well, I'm looking at the DC required to bash the door open, and it's more than 15. So I'm going to roll that. That just doesn't work.
that's what I figured. That's fair enough.
Okay, Shinigami, good try, but I believe that's your turn. Shall I get the dexterity saves ready there, Toriel?
Yes. I will make sure that Gala and Venick are out of the way, but I'm going to return the favor. It's like I was just standing there and they shot me with crossbows, and that's not going to do. So yeah, just a third level fireballs. Oh, that's some good damage.
Which side?
Oh, sorry, right? Yeah, right. Oops. Same side as I'm on, so boop, right there.
Without even the ability to roll the saving throws. If they make the saving throws, they're dead. If they don't make it, they're dead. So the fireball just explodes up there and they're instantly incinerated. And the ballista is also instantly incinerated. It will do no more natural 20s against anybody.
Nice. I'd like to hear that.
What
Sorry,
point
Gala. Okay.
Sorry, assuming that's your turn.
Yeah, I'm gonna go behind the tree and get some shelter, just in case that other ballista wants to target me.
Sorry. Yes, as soon as Shinigami. Oh. I'm giving them disadvantage on this roll. They're shooting a ballista with a prepared action at anybody who got in range. You were there for a second, which would have been a good shot. I'm going to make them roll at disadvantage. Natural 1 at the disadvantage, so that's that done. These guys here, though, they're going to take their normal action. And I see Asher up there. They're going to fire it at Asher. A heavy ballista. 6. Got my natural 20 out the way. So the ballista bolt just fires over your head. Loki.
I'll just walk up to the door and then turn to the robot and say, I'll show you how it's done, automaton. And then I'll try to kick the door down.
Okay, make me an athletics check.
22.
So we move you to the side for a second. You do indeed put a big boot through the door and open it up. That is your action to do that, though.
I guess I'll just get it in this guy's face then.
As you get inside this face, he's going to do his prepared action. I say, you made a big mistake this day. We're under the protection of the Queen, and you will pay for this. And he brings out his scimitar. And rolls a 17, Loki, which just misses.
It's a miss.
And he grimaces. Okay, Finnick. Oh, sorry, Loki still. Loki. Oh,
Bonus action.
Yeah.
I'm just going to let me see what this can do. Sorry. I rarely ever use this ability. Nothing. I stay where I am.
Nothing. The perfect move. Okay, Vinnick. By the way, you can move across like this. This roof continues to the other side.
Roof.
As you can see
but I was
on this map,
lifted.
see how the roof continues across. So, yeah, you should be fine if you want to move across. Okay, sorry, Vinnick, as you were.
Okay, I'm sorry. I was lifted up. Am I still up? No?
Yep, you're on the roof.
Okay. All right. I will go across.
Sure.
And, oops. Well, let me go through the door. Do I have to open the door to get through?
All right. So let me show you this map again. So you're on the roof. So you're like about here. And you can just walk across to the other side if you want.
There might be a map barrier. He can't move his token over.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I can't. It stops me at the at that door.
Oh, I'm sorry. I understand. Let me.
I was attempting to go that way. It was not letting me. Like right here, I can't get through that wall.
Yeah. I know what this is. This is. Okay, you should be good now.
Okay, so 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I can get to there. Okay. And the roof's solid. I can't see all the action and stuff that's going on down below.
That's right.
Right. Well, that's disappointing. No holes in the roof or anything? Dang. Okay. Okay. How far down is the roof? Is it like 10 feet, 20 feet?
You're 50 feet up.
50 feet. All right, I'm not going to jump down. That would seem like that would be bad.
These guys are right there if you want to attack them.
Oh, they're on the roof? I can see them?
Yep, they're right there. They're on the roof.
All right. I'm doing my Blessing of the Raven Queen, get myself right up in their grill, and I'm going to swing. Sorry, I misunderstood. I thought they were below. So
Yeah, the map is a little confusing.
Here we
But sure,
go.
Finnick.
Here we go. Got to find my sword. There it is. And here we go.
Finding off. Wow.
Natural 20!
Nice.
You do one of those samurai things, and when you withdraw your sword at the same time as you find it, and whoomph, cut through him. And that is his story.
Nice. I will
Finnick,
swing at
I
the...
caught him first.
I'll swing at the next one here. Let's see
Sure.
if I can do something wonderful.
Is good enough to hit. Oh, and another one goes down.
Nice. I think I've used all my superiority dice. Let me do a double check there, but I'm pretty
Long
sure...
rest. You've got
No,
all of them.
You long rested. You got them all back, buddy.
Oh, what? All right, well, let me just hit that so I can do that.
He's already
that's
dead.
Cool. All right.
He might be means
Aren't there
action
two other
surge.
ones, though? Yeah, there's two other ones, right?
Yeah.
He wants to do action surge.
I do want to do action surge. Exactly. All right. Okay, so I'm going to attack again. Here we go. And
So you move one more step and stand over the top of the guy's corpse. And this one doesn't go down, though. A mighty hit. He puts up his sword, parries most of it, but you get through it. But he's still up.
Superiority dice.
let's see. I'm going to expend a superiority dice and add some damage to that. How about this?
He thought he survived.
I know. I'm like going, no, he doesn't. He doesn't survive. All right, I'm going to go up to the last one with my last attack. Here we go.
15 hits. Yep.
Nice. Okay. Damage.
Who needs
What
any?
kill?
Who needs any stinking fireballs? Just go up and.
It's teamwork, man.
Yeah,
Teamwork.
4-4.
Cool.
All right.
Cool. All right, I'll fix long
Yeah.
rest here.
He's dead.
That fixed.
Asher, nobody left on the side.
You stole my kills, Finnick. I called them first.
I'm so sorry. It's a team. It's a teamwork.
Don't forget the
Pass.
feed. Don't forget the feed, Bennick.
Oh
You
yes.
weirdo.
Can I? The one that put up a little bit of a fight. Can I feast on him?
You can when it comes back to your turn. You're too busy slaughtering people
Okay.
at the
All
moment.
right, that's fair.
Okay, Asher.
That's fair.
How far is it up on the bridge?
50. You're 50 feet up. And the bridge is 50 feet
up.
below.
Okay. Okay. All right. I will use my bonus action to dash. And it gives me 120 feet.
Does.
Zzz.
And assume you're flying the whole way,
Let me-
not touching the bridge.
Yep, yep, yep. Yep, yep.
Okay.
No, I'm not touching the bridge.
Sure. So, as you
I'm
fly,
like 50 feet up in the air.
sure. And as you're flying across, they're going to fire a ballista at you. And rolls 23.
Shield.
Shield comes up and the ballista bolt just shatters. Okay, perfect.
And then, wait a minute, it's not my. That was a bonus action.
Action was a bonus action?
Yeah, I'm a
Okay,
rogue.
sure.
All right, I'm gonna make sure over here, make sure I got in the right spot. Yep. Okay. And I'm queued up. I don't really like the one. Which one shot at me?
This one, the one with a little thing around it. This group of people. There's two of them
Little
manning the
thing
ballistas.
around it. Okay. Yeah, right there. That's a lightning bolt.
Oh, it's the lightning bolt. Okay. Roll damage and we'll see if I need to bother rolling. I just get incinerated.
How
Okay.
dare you shoot at me?
Right. So the banners, in fact, did not shoot. I'm sure that's your turn now. You see Captain Clinic Loki looking back, and he hears a fireball exploding. The sounds
Natural
of death up there, and he says, "Ha! All right, fair enough. You've made your point. You may pass freely. No problem. I don't have a problem with you. You don't have a problem with me. Just be on your way." That's what Captain Clinic's going to do, taking the dodge action. Oh, they're all dead. Gala.
Well, fun. That was a bus. I'm gonna draw and fly down here at the bottom. Use the dash down there to get to the bottom and come down there.
You could do that without a dash with your 60-foot flying. Do you have a 60-foot flying speed?
No, I don't get 60. I only have 30. I didn't
okay.
pass the fly spell. So
Sure.
I have to dash to get 60.
Okay.
And that's
okay.
my action and movement.
Shinigami.
I am going to. I'm going to go in there.
Whoa. Look, the Queen said if I didn't increase the prices, she would threaten my family. I don't want to be doing this. I'm a good person. She increased the taxes. If I don't do what she says, I'm just going to be another one of her victims. So, you may pass freely. We don't have a problem here.
I want to inside him.
Maybe just roll something in the background here.
I was going to say, I thought he was a dick last time, but it's been so long, so many sessions, Eric doesn't remember.
You believe him. I mean, you know the Queen's a manipulative, twisting creature, and this would be something that she would do. Like force people to do things by threatening their family. So you believe him, Loki. It's Shinigami's turn.
Well, considering you're trying to skim off the top and cheat the people out of their money on top of what the Queen's already doing, I think we're past that.
Oh, come on, friend. This has been enough death. Just I'll walk away. Just let me walk away. And you cut him twice with your scimitar. Both of them hit. And he takes a massive amount of damage. Look, please! Please!
He's still alive?
Still alive, yeah. He's a bit beefier than the other ones.
Grows like a cockroach.
Oh, and I will pick him up both those times. So is that 2d6 per
Sure.
hit? Oh, no, I'm sorry. That's never mind. Disregard.
Yeah, it's not your Eldritch Blast, yeah.
Yeah, but I will go ahead and bonus action try and lift him up 5 feet with my telekinetic shove.
Strength saving throw. Well, yours a natural 20, so he's good. And he was taking the dodge action, by the way, but the 24 and the 17 still both hit. Oh, excellent. Okay.
Yeah, I rolled at disadvantage.
Yeah, thanks for remembering it, because I didn't. And he's just begging for his life at the moment. Look, we'll get there. We'll back to there when it's Loki's turn. Toriel!
All right. I'm just going to move up to here. I'm assuming I didn't hear any of that conversation since I was back there.
Not from over there, no.
Okay. I will tell Gala that. Well, I probably heard Ash's lightning bolt, so I'll say, well, if there's any other enemies on the other side of the bridge, Gala, I can take us there very quickly if you want.
I'll nod and I'll look towards my sword and say, "Don't be close."
I will note that.
Shindor, is it?
Yes, but I it would have to be next round, so I had to dash to get there.
Okay. All right.
Oh.
I think so. Yeah, I think I did. Yeah, I did. Yep.
Okay. Well, firstly, the bandits are going to fire the ballista at Asher. There's the natural 20 I was looking for. So, this is
This is gonna hurt.
6d10
You're gonna fall, and
plus
who knows
6.
what that blue stuff's gonna do to you.
Whoop. Do that right. There we go. Oh, the opposite of Toriel. So 31. Boom. Slams into you. And make a constitution save, DC 15.
Yep. Real quick. Did the ballista go as I was flying? Or did I kill them before they shot the ballista?
It's a different ballista. It's these guys over here.
I just didn't know which one shot. I thought these ones that were shot at originally, right?
These ones, before you lightning bolt them, I thought it was their turn. So these guys were lightning bolt by you last turn. They're all dead.
Right.
These guys are not all dead, and these are the guys that are shooting on their turn.
Right. I was just making sure I had my reaction back. Because I originally had to use shield for the other one, but apparently I killed them before they even got the ballista shot off.
Yeah, but a natural 20 is a natural 20, so...
Oh yeah, absolutely. But I'm going to do something else.
All right.
I'm going to use my brand new little toy. As I activate the torque.
Okay, you can reaction. So 15 points of damage from the ballista, and that reduces your con save to 10.
DC down to 10.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
No,
It ain't gonna matter.
Your concentration goes down, your flight goes down, and you take half of this once again, but 5d6 bludgeoning damage from falling onto the bridge. So 8 points of damage, and you are stuck to the bridge. As you crash down, you try and move. You can't.
Wow.
Loki.
So she's stuck prone on the ground, or can she stand up?
Well, let's find out. Make me a dexterity save. I'll say DC 15.
To see if I'm stuck, I guess.
Yep.
No, if you're on your back or not.
Yeah,
Oh, if I land on my feet, so to speak.
Yep.
Like a cat.
Your feet are planted, so that's not good. Okay, Loki, this guy's saying, "Look, I'll just walk away, all right?" And he throws you the control rod, which you know controls it.
I'll
All
catch
right.
it.
All right. Look, you have all the cards now.
Do I know who Shinigami is from my history as a soldier? Because he was saying he was like a hero when we were in Gorso or something.
Yeah, there was a doppeldrake called Mauser Derek or something, and it attacked the city a while ago. Shinigami heroically saved the king, not the current king, but the king before the current king, and effectively sacrificed his life to save the king. And he recovered over a number of years, and now he's back. So he's a...
so he's like a hero.
Yep.
Okay, so I'll trust his judgment then. And I'm gonna grapple this guy.
Sure. I'm going to say he still has...
Does he beat a 20?
I'm not
It's
sure
not an
this is-
attack roll, so it's not disadvantage.
Well,
I
rolled an
looked up the
advantage anyway.
wording.
Rolled up an advantage anyway, but regardless, you fail. And you grapple him. Like, let me go! Just stop!
And then with my second attack, I'm gonna kick the back of his knees and make him prone, shoving him.
Okay, make a second one. He rolls a 17.
16. Okay, then I'm just holding him. Also, he does not benefit from dodge anymore because his speed is 0.
That's true. Okay, he says, look, don't make my kids an orphan, all right? Just stop. Vinnick.
I say, I trust you, Shinigami. I trust your judgment.
Vinnick.
I was scoping it out. I don't think I have anything to be able to back the ones across the way. What is the captain doing?
Begging for his life. You hear the conversation down below you. Claiming, don't make my kids an orphan!
Okay. And he was the one that's got the control for the, whatever the stickiness of the bridge is, correct?
Not that Vinnick knows, but Loki
Right.
has it now.
Okay. Are these? Is this like a ladder from the? Can I get from the roof down that ladder? Or?
Yeah, you can.
So I'm going to move. Oops, sorry, I gotta move. Azure. 5, 10, and
So what,
then
dash
I will
action.
start going down. You said it's
Yeah, dash action gets you to the
Well-
bottom of the ladder there.
okay. That's
All
the
right.
best I can do then.
That is the best you can do. All right, that bandit's dead. Asher, you are stuck to the bridge. Oh, I just deleted Asher. Come back, Asher.
Oh, where? Oh no!
You just, I don't know, must make you 21.
Let's say I cast the invisibility spell.
Cast the invisibility spell? Okay.
No, I'm gonna. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, I see.
I will recast fly on myself. We're gonna try something,
Okay, you recast fly?
and then I'm going to blessing of the Raven Queen, 30 feet up in the air.
You are no longer stuck to the bridge.
Nice.
Now, where exactly were you trying to shoot me? Where were we at? And she takes off another 60 feet all the way close to gets over there.
It's your action.
Yep, yep, yep.
Any bonus action dash or anything?
I already used my bonus action for
Oh.
Raven Queen.
Sure. Oh, that's true. Okay, they're dead. Captain Clinic is going to try and break your grip. Loki. And he rolls a 12. Doesn't break it. Actually, he gets another chance, though. He has multi-attack, so he's going to try again. This time he rolls a 12. I don't think you can fail that, Loki. No. Just let me go, look! Don't make my kids an orphan. I'm just doing what I'm told, following orders. Gala.
Can I say something to Gala real quick before she takes her turn? I'll say, Gala, if you prepare an action for when I'm cleared, I can get you over there on my turn. Just an idea, but yeah.
Gala's gonna look at Toriel and say, "Stay away from me, Toriel." And she's gonna back away 30 feet. Let me put her back to where she's at. She says, "Stay away, Toriel." And her song, so she's swinging her sword. It's making a little song, like it does the bad times. She's gonna try to move away from you.
Oh, okay. You meant right away. Stay away.
Dash a little further away because
Okay.
just in case the rolls go bad, and she doesn't want to hurt you.
All right.
It's-
Interesting move.
Very thoughtful.
She's gonna say something like, we just keep you, you're the light to pierce the darkness," and she's gonna run away from you.
Interesting. Look, Red Cloak, you know the law. Hitting a defenseless person is seriously bad. That's always been against the law. Shinigami?
You also know that I pass judgment on crimes. And not only are you stealing from the innocent, but you're following orders from...
Yeah.
I'm trying to find the right word to use. From a maniac. And if you can't tell the difference, then you're no good at your job. Is it an advantage because he's being held?
He's just grappled his movement to 0, so straight roll.
Yeah.
Both of those hit. 15 plus 15, 30. Carve into him twice. Ugh, he's still holding up. He says, "Oh,
Dang, bro, still alive?
You don't understand. What the Queen says is law. Surely you understand that. Toriel.
I am the law.
Thanks, Sly. Okay, Toriel. Gayla.
Damn you, Jimmy.
All right. I will do as Gayla said and come in here. And there's basically pulverizing this guy. Toriel has a weakness in her that's like when someone's begging for their life, she can't handle it, so she's going to step out. Even though that she thinks this guy's probably wicked, she's just going to turn a cheek here. When you're ready, I can take you across the bridge, if we need to. And she's going to. She's going to ask: is the bridge off? I saw Asha. She looked like she was stuck to the bridge, but she got out of it. I'll say that to Loki, who I see has the baton.
Takes an action to change its state, though, Loki.
Okay. Then Toriel's just going to dodge.
All right. Okay. These guys just go. Got them on there twice. Loki.
No, I think.
Oh, I'm
it's
sorry.
their turn. It's their turn.
What did Toriel say to me? I zoned out for a second. Sorry.
Bridge. Yeah, I was asking if the bridge was off.
No, it's on. He's going to just this guy. He's gonna kill him.
Okay. Make an attack.
Oh, does that hit?
He pulls a dagger out from his side and kind of parries your sword with his dagger. It's a miss.
Again. Oh, what the heck, bro? That's fucking pathetic. That's it.
All right.
They should be able to get to go again, Malcolm. Just FYI.
Okay.
Because I got a turn to get up, and they're the one that brought me down originally anyway.
Well,
so they should get another turn.
They fire their light crossbows at you, the two of them, and they roll a 19.
Yep.
19.
Miss.
Miss.
My AC's 21 right now because of Blade Song.
And they fire the ballista. And a 21, which hits, but...
Shield.
Okay. Okay, Vinnick.
Okay. Down the stairs. And I'm going to go over to the door. To this door. Alright, I wasn't counting. Hold on.
It's locked. It's like barred from the inside, but you can open it easily enough for the free action. So no need to bash through it from that side.
25, 30. Is this door closed or open? The next one?
Both open.
Okay, cool. I'm going to use Blessing the Raven Queen. Put myself right here. So he's begging for his life.
Yes.
Is he brandishing the thing? He is?
No, he handed the glowing stick thing in his hand to Loki, so he doesn't have that at the moment.
He doesn't have it at the moment?
Nah. He tossed it to me.
Okay. And do we know how to operate it? Or do we just have it?
Just a simple switch on the side of it. It's not hard to operate.
Oh. Okay. Okay. All right. Well, we don't have any use for the captain now, then, right? We have that. That gives us the ability to get across the bridge and keep it so that it can't actually keep people from crossing it. Has the bridge been deactivated already?
Oh, it's sticky.
No,
at the
it's
moment.
still it's just sticky.
Okay. So Vinnick will just say, like, I think we should deactivate it and keep the control so that he can't turn it back on. Do we want to finish him, or do we want to let him live?
He follows the queen.
Sounds like killing him.
He's our op.
He's our what?
Our opposition.
Yeah. All right. I'm going to. I want to finish him off. Oh, I need to eat, so I'm going to do an attack so I can take of his flesh. Here we go.
You're eating him?
Yes, I have an affliction that requires me to do this. Sorry. Welcome to the party, man.
14 misses.
Okay. I should have just reached out and bit him. I probably would have done better with that. I'm gonna go again. There we go.
Okay,
There
that
we
hits him.
go.
And as Captain Clinic breathes his last, as your great sword sinks into him, he says, "Long live the queen." And he dies.
What?
Dang, bro is fake as fuck.
I look over at Loki and I'm like, "Don't look at me. This is terrible. I apologize, but it's something I have to do."
What?
Fennec, you can free action feed if you like, just in the moment.
Okay.
You take a bite.
So he's like full on eating, or like vampire drinking his blood?
Fennec?
I think it's actually eating. It's not just the blood.
And you're like a human eating it? No, you're a Shatterkai because you have blessing of the right wing. Ooh, gonna grow.
Yeah, welcome to the party,
Yeah.
indeed. Okay, Asher.
Dang it, he's like in my arms too. Ugh.
Now. 1 against 4. That's not very nice. Perhaps I should. No. Maybe you guys should just chill.
Right, well, no, it's okay. We'll leave. It's not worth the money.
That was an awful roll.
They all survive. I'm going to say they failed their saving throws, and they all survive. All right. Cone of Cold
Put
doesn't-
you all on ice, shall I? And then she goes right up to him. Now what you gonna do about it?
Gayla, the darkness to Toriel's light. What do you do?
Gayla's going to kneel and put her head on the palm of her sword and concentrate to pray, just for flavor, because I'm going to make a roll soon. So she's going to try to concentrate to gain control and stay in control. And
Okay.
that's my turn.
Shinigami. Actually, let's just fast forward this a bit. Asher, you're the only one. What do you do to these guys?
Yep. As they take fires and pot shots at her, she's gonna enjoy. Of course, no one else can really see this, pretty much, but she's just gonna have an absolute time rolling around, twisting, turning, stab with a deadly grace. It's just ripping them apart, so to speak. as she's just kind of like dancing in between them, piercing each one of their skins until they die.
This is no real competition with these fairly low-level guards as Azure massacres the rest of them. And we'll just switch our focus now to Gala. Gala, everybody's dead. Bloodsong has not fed.
Hoping I was gonna roll bad. That was anticlimactic. I was hoping I was gonna be far enough back, and there's gonna be some civilians, and you guys would get to see me cut down a civilian. I was really hoping for that. That's why I ran back there, to be completely honest with the party. So, anyhow, damn.
Hey, well, yeah, there would have been civilians there. There's civilians everywhere. I don't think that'd be a factor, but obviously they are.
I mean,
if I would have failed,
can you choose to fail your saving throw?
I wouldn't. She wouldn't.
Okay.
Daniel,
I'm
you're
saying,
not
if you
bad.
really wanted to, I think you can choose to fail.
Well, here's the thing. I'm going to do what the character would do and not choose to fail. And unfortunately, it's a double-edged sword there.
Right.
And that you get to find out in another session, maybe, what that means. Don't tell them, guys.
All right.
Welcome to the party. It's crazy.
A bunch of civilians that you don't massacre, Gala. They notice the sound of combat and the sound of it stopping. And the same lady who was asking you for 5 gold pieces says, Is it over? Can we cross now?
Did they turn the bridge off yet, or is it still glowing?
Loki?
I was muted. I clicked the button. Like,
So it's still glowing blue, but it's plainly the magical kind of aura. What rests on the surface is gone. Can we cross now?
yes. The bridge has been liberated to the people.
And people start flowing across from both places, and every one of them is handing Galo a couple of copper pieces. It's fine, we can pay the toll, it's fine. And they're just throwing copper pieces at you, Gala.
Gala's gonna just kind of chipper at it and walk away and just say, bridge is free to all, and just kind of walk off the bridge.
Loki, if the bridge is open now,
Yep.
if you throw that thing in the river, can they make another item and just do it again, or is it linked to this thing?
You're asking me? I don't know.
I'm hoping you know magic better than I do.
History check. Can you do a history check? Any of us who might live in the kingdom know about how it works. Because I've been.
Nice. I know nothing.
Actually, I am proficient in history, so I just don't get a good bonus. And I'll use a lucky for that. If I can get up.
We're pretty stupid, huh?
Okay, that's good. She's just not rolling well. Oh my goodness. You don't know?
It's a stick, people. Let's figure it out.
Oh my gosh.
Think if we just carry it with us and then forget about it, it should be fine. And then maybe also if like the Queen's forces try to chase us, then we go to the bridge, we can turn it off while they're running towards us or something.
Sure.
I like it.
Right.
I think we're not all that dumb.
And then I want to turn to what's his name, Vanek, and say, "What the fuck was that?"
So, Venek will say that he was, I don't know if I was bitten, but I was afflicted by a undead, and allows me to, one, gain some power, but at the same time I have this ailment that I have to continue to feed myself because I, too, am undead.
Damn, this crazy. No judgment here. Just curious. You ate the guy who I was holding.
And then I will say that Gala, I think I got that right. Gala, I was trying to keep it a secret, but Gala discovered my secret, and it has and now I've shared it with the party. I have generally been successful at not having to eat people and eating animals, but occasionally I will get to the point where my stamina wavers and I must feed, and so I'm always looking for food to keep everything's in my powers and strength in check. And when there's some bad dude that's in the way, I don't feel too bad about eating him.
I can respect that.
Just keep your
And then I
fingers
went
clear
there
from
and go, but you're okay. You're okay. As I wipe the blood off my face, I'm like, it's all good. Yeah, it's all good.
The refugees continue to flow in both directions, some desperate to get to Oathbreaker or perhaps Willow Creek, Ronald's End even. Of course, Gala has connections at Ronald's End, so maybe that's a destination in the future, but we'll see. But they flow forth, and you know some of them are just not going to be able to make the journey to Harveston or Oathbreaker or wherever the hell they're going. They're too sickly, but at least you've given them a chance. But you know some of them are going to become features on the road. They all are very grateful. Some of them said tried to pay Gala, but Gala said it's free for all. And Loki walks away with a control rod for the Azure bridge firmly stored away. Okay, where to now, guys?
How much does Asha get out off the guards?
Oh, if you
Because she went over through their pockets. Oh yeah.
You don't. You get stuff all from the guards, but there's a big chest, which is easy enough to crack open, and there's that much in there. No doubt most of it, if not all of it, would go to the Queen. So feel free to take your cut and return it to the Queen if you so wish.
Oh, Asha's pocketing all of that. Although there is something that's going to happen on the next day. I'll save it though.
Well, this is like came from a chest. It's hard to just pocket it all yourself. This is.
Oh, can I try to sleight of hand it?
Sure.
See how much more I could get off of it.
Sure. We'll say you get 150. You manage to pull for yourself, and 400 can go into pie.
And then the rest of them got the 400. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That'll work.
Okay, so you rest up for the evening, so feel free to consider yourself long rested. And which way are you guys going? I think there's talk of going across the swamps.
Yes. Yeah, if we can recover the boats
I'll
that I
say,
found last.
just for simplicity's sake, we'll say you can recover the boats. Gala, roll me a d20. Vinnick, make me a constitution. Make me a survival check, please, at advantage.
Survival check.
He goes without incident across the swamps.
Is it survival for Vinnick? Okay.
Yep, survival for Vinnick to find food. And you do find food. Things are going relatively well as you push across the march. And
I don't know if this matters or not, but I do have proficiency in water vehicles.
Oh, there we go. You can be manning the boat.
Cool.
Okay, and Vinnick.
Let me
Both
look
on you.
over at Loki.
Sure. Yep.
I was just gonna say, I look over at Loki at whatever food I found, and while I'm eating it, I'm like, "See, it's not so bad. This is a rabbit or whatever the hell it is."
I just give him a thumbs up with the mask's giant toothy grin, smiling.
Now, just to be clear, when you capture food, you don't kill the food. You eat it raw. So this rabbit, let's say you caught a rabbit, the rabbit is still alive and you've caught it. Because a live rabbit is more delicious than a dead rabbit.
Nasty.
Okay.
That's
right?
crazy.
So you push through to the swamp and get to the edge of it, with Asher leading the way, and you stole the canoes that you found on the edge there. And one more time,
Yep.
Shinigami D20 Vinnick Survival. DC 20.
In guidance, I will guide him.
Oh, sure.
Oh,
Yeah, even with a 4, it's not going to work. All that D2 for me. And Shinigami, roll me D100.
Oh.
99. Well, this is a random table. 99 is not necessarily bad or good. Well, I don't know. Let's look at the table. What did you
The
roll?
queen rolls up in her royal chariot.
Interesting. While I'm just getting ready, can everybody make me a perception check, please?
I see everything.
Asha seems to be preoccupied.
Wow, Toriel and Shinigami's eyes are wide open. Ayla, not so much. You hear it almost before you see it. But this massive bird, this is not to scale, but oh, sorry, I already put it on there. This huge creature that looks like a crow initially, and its wingspan a good 50 feet wide, and it flies high above you, and you hear it. Say with those natural 20s, you know that crows can mimic people. It's one of the things they can do. And this is a big ass crow. And it's making these cackling noises. And there's one person that reminds you of. And that's Princess Athena, or Queen Athena. It is cackling like the princess as it soars high above you.
Is there places to seek cover, or is it just passing by?
It is, well, you duck under cover, and it flies past you. And then you see there's some people outside of in the ocean here, desperately trying to fish, like small fishing vessels, like with about 10 or so people on it. And this massive crow just picks them up in its feet and then flies back the way it came. Unless you guys do anything. And it flies back, soars high above you.
How giant is giant and how high is high?
Giant is gargantuan, like 40-foot wings. 40-foot wings, I guess, an 80-foot wingspan. And as it returns to you, maybe 500 feet in the air.
It would be hard for us to intervene. I mean, we could, but it would be challenging. What do you all think?
I think we can pass on this one.
It soars away, heading west, and then gets out of view.
I feel bad for those people, but we need to press on.
Press on you do. Finnick, time to feed again.
Guidance. Hopefully it'll help this time.
And we're up to
Hopefully.
Shinigami. Asher, roll me a d20. Okay, with the guidance, you do feed. So you're good.
Okay. Rabbit, I'm telling you, delicious.
And you arrive late in the day to where you know the ziggurat should be, but the ziggurat is not. It's early afternoon.
And are we on the new moon day? Did we
Yes,
time
you
it
are.
just right?
You did.
Okay.
I'll say that in Celestial, you must say, the darkness shall feed their fears.
I've been studying.
Let's see if you studied good enough. And she'll just look at you with like get on with it kind of look.
Did we say that at night when the moon is out, Galen?
I would imagine it would need to be at night. Under the new moon. Although I guess technically it's out, it's just not visible.
Well, you say the phrase in Celestial, nothing happens.
How many hours before nightfall?
Just a few.
Oh, okay. All right.
I thought it was nightfall, so sorry.
Yeah. I'm gonna. Oh, sorry. I'll just set up a tiny hut for shelter just in case, since it's
Sure.
no cost basically.
Tiny hut pops up. You'll take shelter underneath it. A few hours go by, and while it's a weird thing to think about, but the shattered moon that hangs in the sky that ended the reign of the dark angels wanes into a new moon.
As we're waiting, can I talk to Toriel real quick? You would notice probably since Gorso that she has avoided somewhat of eye contact with you, Toriel.
Was that before or after the encounter?
After you noticed that like leading up to Gorso, she was all about like playing with you and stuff like that, and it was fun, hee hee ha ha. Girl thing, but you notice that she's somewhat distant a little bit since Gorso.
I think Toriel would probably notice this, and yeah, Ash, I feel like we need to talk. I don't blame you for what happened to my sister and nephew. You were doing the right thing. We needed to kill Gorso. He was an evil man. I've noticed you've been avoiding me, and I don't know if it has something to do with the counter spell I did. I apologize. I just wanted to keep my sister and nephew safe.
Well, it did bother me quite a bit that you counterspelled my spell. I had it under control. But I feel bad about your sister. But I don't regret my actions, Toriel. Just so we know this, darling. That man killed your nephew without even a blink of an eye. Even if he was going to offer us the talk and spare your sister's life, he would have been out there. And your sister, God rest her soul, ignorant it may be, probably would have forgiven him and been right in this little trap to begin with. A man like that did not deserve to live.
You're absolutely right, Sha. He definitely did not deserve to live. He deserved to die, and I was surprised at my sister's action. That was not the Callie that I knew and grew up with. Maybe these dark times affected her in some bad way that she would give herself to such an evil man. But I hope we can move beyond this.
Well, I have moved beyond it somewhat, but I don't have a lot of friends. I don't necessarily like the idea that you may feel different about me, but I know that there is always hope. And just because your sister's life has ended doesn't mean it's the end game. I just rather make sure that that man who insulted me, she flips her hair back, with his god-awful prices. I told him I was to die for.
He clearly was not very smart and doesn't know a fine young lady when he sees one. So I would, yeah. I mean, I understand why you're offended, but he's not worth. He's not worth it. He is just an idiot. Well, he's dead now, so he's nothing. So there's definitely something in that.
But I do say I know of some powers that exist. Perhaps one of these days you can bring back your sister, and perhaps nephew for that matter. But to do that would cause a little bit of coinage. And I will promise you one thing. Anything that I procure from now on, you will get a slight cut until you have enough to bring them back. And all of a sudden you'll notice your pocket get heavier. As you get up, you feel it, and you don't necessarily count them at that point in time, but there's 100 gold pieces that go into your pocket.
Toriel, I think, would hug you. It's like, gosh, that is so thoughtful and sweet. I have been thinking. I don't possess the power now, but maybe someday. Between you and I, we can make this happen.
Yes.
Thank you.
Perhaps if you find my Orion, he is quite the nifty one when it comes to this type of thing.
Well, let's keep an eye out then. That would be wonderful. Thank you, Asha.
Oh, always welcome, darling. She kind of like gives you a kind of a stroke on the cheek and a wink, and then she finds a nice little spray to a tiny hut and kind of crosses her legs like she normally does.
Few hours go by, and the shattered moon wanes into a new moon.
think this is your time, Gala. You have to unmute yourself though first.
It's not Gala. It's Gala can't speak.
Celestial.
So
Toriel's mistake, not Eric.
yeah. No. It's Eric and Dan's mistake. No, the characters are no. So yeah, you'd ask Asha.
Asha basically points. She takes her rapier out and points it up to the new moon at this point in time, which is now, I guess, visible. And she says in Celestial, "The darkness shall feed."
Happens.
What else anticlimactic?
Say the right phrase.
Was the darkness shall feed on their fears or something?
No, it's the darkness shall feed on their fears. That was I wrote that down.
That's not what
when I
Asha
found out
said.
that guy.
It's not
How
what
about say the darkness shall feed on the fears, and then try it again.
Sure. This time, a massive ziggurat, fully 90 foot tall. And I'll say that any of you wearing a torque, you get the instant tingle feeling, know that a torque is nearby. So it seems as if the torque is in the ziggurat somewhere. The entire ziggurat is covered in magical rooms. Actually, the only person, if you speak Celestial, which sounds like only Asher is the only person, can you make me an Arcana check, please?
And if I see
me-
runes, I'd cast detect the comprehend languages so I can read it. So I'll do that also. Oh.
Okay. Ian,
Arcana, I'm bad at that.
Yeah, but you might get a better roll than I did. Same roll.
14 necessarily fails. So there's some obviously magical runes that aren't sort of a language or such, but they're all glowing on the side of it. And you read stories. There's pictograms of like winged beings, like looking very terrifying, like devilish almost, slaughtering people. There's a picture of 3 of them standing as commanders, as it were, as generals of some sort. And there's just like a lot of stuff about how the Dark Angels will rule forever and resistance is futile and things like that. But it's all very... it looks almost odd now that the reign of the Dark Angels is over, but this is what it says regardless. And the runes are all glowing. And as you say the command word, they glow brightly. They're slowly fading away. What do you do?
There is an obvious entrance somewhere.
You look around the bottom of it, and there's no entrances you can see. There might be one at the top, but you'd have to go to the top to see.
Are there stairs?
Is this ziggurat the same ziggurat, or looks very similar to the same ziggurat in the Shadow Realm?
Yep. Same type of thing. You can walk up these stairs if you wanted to.
Yeah.
We should probably go before it fades away.
It fades away.
Oh, well, we better bring it back. It'll be another month. We should get up there.
I'm not joking. It vanishes. It's gone. It's no longer there.
Or our very eyes?
Yeah, it lasted about a minute. The runes glowed brightly when Asher said the thing, and as you're contemplating what to do, the runes slowly decreased. And when they went out completely, so did the ziggurat. It is no longer there.
Say it again! Say it again!
That's just please.
The darkness shall feed on the fears.
It glows brightly.
Okay, let's go.
Okay,
Everybody.
run!
Well, hold on, I want to try something. as I'm gonna let them to kind of glow, let the glow kind of somewhat go down, and then by the time they get almost completely gone, I'm gonna say the phrase again: "The darkness shall feed on their fears," to see what happens if it goes away or if the runes light back up.
Are you also running up the ziggurat while you're doing this?
Yes, as we're kind of like going closer to it.
Okay, as you run up this top, you're definitely giving a leg workout, and as you get towards the top, you see the top of the ziggurat, and it's like a little temple almost. I just lost my thing. Just a sec. Oh, looking, but I'm not seeing. It looks like some type of altar there. Engravings on all surfaces showing terrifying appearances of angels snarling and baring their teeth. But appears as if... Actually, let me stop talking and start showing. So you reach the top here, and this is like pillars, and it's got a roof on top of these pillars. And some type of sacrificial chamber there. But where the sacrificial thing would have been, there's a carved out entrance down into there. And what strikes you as odd is the entire structure is made from obsidian. And you can tell it's been probably made by the slaves of the Dark Angels, and it's good, but you know the workmanship is good but not great. This carving that leads down into the center of the ziggurat is perfectly square. It looks remarkably uniform compared to how the rest of it looks. It's just a perfect thing right down in the center. And it took you about 25 seconds, we'll say, to run up. And you know it took about a minute before it went down. So what do you do?
I think we should get in before it disappears.
Gayla's got to go first. If we're just talking about, she's just going to go. We just have everyone talking.
Run.
Yep. I will follow Gayla.
Okay, anybody not following Gayla?
All following.
Okay, as people are piling through Azure, what are you going to do? You said you had a plan. She's lost for words in this particular moment.
No wonder you couldn't hear me. I had myself muted. My goodness gracious. I've been talking this entire time and no one has heard me. I was basically saying that I was going to kind of keep, as the runes were going down, I was going to say it to see what would happen. If the runes lit back up, or would it like dismiss it, or
so at the last possible
how
moment,
it was working.
Well, actually, make me an intelligence check. I don't know how accurately I can do 60 seconds in my head. Oh, I guess the runes are fading, so yeah, you can do it. No need for the intelligence check because you do have a sign.
Okay.
It doesn't reactivate, doesn't do anything. And as you look at the runes fade, you feel somehow lighter, and you're able to float around. And you realize in a horrifying instance, you're in fact in the astral sea. So you're on the astral plane at the moment. So getting down is not really a problem. You can float down. Just let me check one thing first. Just a sec. Okay. Who's going down first? Gayla, you went down first?
correct. Then Tyrael followed afterward. Whoever was after, who were lined up after that kind of thing.
Okay, so you all eventually float down. I mean, it's not so much you travel in a direction, you think about a direction. And you all appear down here, over here. And you notice there's some stairs going down, and once again, the stairs look remarkably well crafted. And strangely enough, this looks like a campsite. There's some mundane items. There's a cup, there's a journal, there's a golden goblet, a belt buckle, all sorts of things.
We should probably check out that journal.
Mr. immediately takes the golden cup. It's lined with garnets as well, and you, as you watch her pick it up, you will think it's worth about 550 gold pieces.
What? Toriel's going to pick
like
up
someone's taste.
the journal and see if there's any interesting things in this.
Make me an Arcana check, Toriel.
Is this something I can guide myself?
Yes. So you're trying to work something out and see if you can work it out.
All right.
Though it's not signed, and though it is not, there's no things that says this is the journal of whoever, you recognize it as written in the hand of Master Arlen, the constructor. And he's writing about a creature, a dark angel, or that, and about the generals of the Dark Star and the holy ceremonies. He's taking notes about the astral nature of this thing and about how he might apply this thing to the arcane tower. And so then the same way that this thing, he seems to be trying to work out a way for the arcane tower to do the thing. And apparently he worked it out because the arcane tower is not there. He also writes about tapping into the power of the dark angels, somehow finding a way to control them so that his power would release so it could end the age of theocracy. This harkens back to what Mr. Whitegate said about how he got his power. This almost confirms that Master Arlen, being the hero who did in fact save the theocracy, but he did some dodgy deals in order to do so. That's what you see. There's also a belt buckle there. And it's decorated, and it's worth about 75 gold pieces. It's very fine.
Does it say how? Does it say how to tap it? How it tapped into the dark, or the power of the dark angels and control them, or was just like, more like, hey, I'm trying to figure this out, but there's no solution.
Yeah, he came to the conclusion that would require some type of alliance. Like he would need to sacrifice something to them for them to help him.
All right.
And as you are pondering your next move, whether to go deeper into the ziggurat whole bunch of creatures fly up from below. They look like little, well, big mosquitoes almost, and they instantly start swarming around you. And some of you have been out in nature, seen things. You've never seen anything like this. So please.
Roll for initiative.
Finally, something good.
All right, here we go. Into who are we missing? Missing Loki. Loki.
He was taking his dog out for a walk.
Oh, was he? Okay.
I'm almost back in my apartment. I can roll in like 5 seconds.
Sure.
Hey. Initiative.
Oh, look at that. I rolled quite well for these relatively low guys. Okay. We'll just wait for Loki. All right. So, these things just swarm out from below, and one of them immediately goes for Venick. There's a whole bunch of these, like about fist-sized mosquitoes, and they sink their claws into you. That's a 13, which I think misses. And Toriel, you are up.
All right. Let's see here. I don't really have anything for close quarters, really. So let's see. One possibility. Sorry, bear with me. I'm bringing out. Let's see if I can do this. Yeah, I think I'm going to use a web to kind of and try to get them to those. I don't know if I can get all four, like right here, and just try to get them just run up against the wall.
Web shoots up, and if they fail, they're restrained.
Yeah, I'll put that up. So DC 17, and yeah, if they fail, they will be restrained. But I'll pop it up here. That's my understanding.
The little
20-foot cube.
Yeah, the little fist-sized mosquito type things just fly harmlessly through the web. They're immune to being restrained.
Would Toriel realize that they're so small that they would just go through the web? Eric didn't for sure, but
Make an intelligence check and roll a 25.
all right. Oh, 25. Ouch. Okay, well, let's give it a go.
Okay.
Toriel totally knows.
Feel free to do something else.
All right. In that case, I'm just going to do a shocking grasp to the one at the bottom.
Sure.
I guess, yeah, I don't even know how that would work, but I'm going to go for it.
18 hits.
All right.
And 8 points of lightning damage. No, I'm not immune to that or anything. So some of these mosquito things just explode out.
And that is this the one that attacked Venick? Or was it this one?
That was this one.
Oh. Damn. Okay. May I reverse that? So can I attack this one? The reason why is because I'm going to move away, and that would take away its reaction. Yeah. Okay. Cool. So I'm gonna move over here now that I had lightning that one.
Okay, swinging around. Excellent. Oh, that natural 20. Very good. Okay, this one's going to swarm around and attack Loki. Oh, that's better. Natural 20. You take 26 points. Well, instead of... 26 points of psych, and they're all these creatures, they dig their stingers into you and they're attached to you. So you're just covered with these things pointed at you, sucking on your blood. And can you make me a wisdom saving throw, please, Loki? Keep in mind you're in Gala's aura, so you'll get a bonus to this.
Ooh, what's the bonus?
4.
17.
Does not make it. Okay, so we'll see what happens when it gets to back to Loki's turn. Shinigami.
Well, let's go ahead and take a whack at the crowd in front of me.
Sure.
See what happens.
Uh, 21 hits. So 13. You take out a lot of them, but most of them still remain as you carve through with your scythe.
All right, then I will take a second whack.
And the second whack will destroy them as the mosquito creatures just explode, and that's the end of them.
All right, and EM's judgment call.
Yeah.
If I were to use my telekinetic shove, would that be realistic in this situation?
I don't think so. Because they're immune to being grappled and restrained, so I'll say no.
Okay, fair enough. All right, then I will stay put.
Ayla, you feel Bloodsong humming in your hand. She hasn't fed for a while. What do you do?
I'm going to move to right there, and she's going to attack the one that's already been damaged by Turiel.
Sure.
She's going to bring Bloodsong down on it. Oh,
That's
15. Does that hit?
Whiffs. No, it doesn't.
Use a lucky then on that one.
Sure.
I want to get it. There we go. I'll be better.
That'll hit.
So he takes 10, and I'll throw a smite on that just in case.
Sure. 28.
28. Get it right.
And that's enough. And Bloodsong feeds on these strange creatures.
Then she'll attack this one over here.
Sure. Bloodsong carves through the air again and
There we go.
hits.
For 11.
11.
And I get and so for Loki, when I kill something, the blood from the creature kind of swirls around me a little bit and gives me temporary hit points. I get like 13 temporary hit points. You'll see her blood encircling her, part of her sword.
Damn, you guys just like eating things, huh?
So,
Is that your turn, Gala?
and then she's going to take
Sure,
the
yep.
opportunity attack, having noticed that he got hit and he looks like he might be wonky. She's going to take the attack opportunity to try to bring people in her aura and move to there
Sure.
for these
Okay.
people here.
It rolls a natural 1, so no attack of opportunity. So that was Gala. These storages. I'm gonna go for Loki. And Loki mechanically. I know no advantage for this, but they're gonna try and do the same thing. Roll a dirty 20, Loki. It hits again.
Do I have my reaction?
No, you don't.
Or is this...
No.
Okay, then that hits me.
16 points of psychic damage as both groups of these things. Everyone with a blue dot is attached to Mr. Blue Dot over here. So you see them just piercing into Loki left and right. And two things, Loki. At the start of your turn, you feel them sucking the blood out of you, both of them. And you take a further 64 psychic damage, another 13 points of damage. And roll me a d10, please. Just give me a second. Damage roll a 2. Just a sec. You don't do anything. You just stop there and stare, which is an odd sight to see. You see the things sucking the literal blood out of Loki, but he's not moving and not doing anything. You can make me another wisdom saving throw at the end of your turn.
Bad placement.
Still under whatever effects these are. Okay, this one's going to attack Asher down here. There we go. Try and swarm around you, and they're all a 19, so that's going to miss. Asher.
That's going to hit, actually, but I'm going to shield so it will miss. I haven't got Blade Song up yet.
Oh, I understand, yes. The shield does go up, and yep, you're good.
Alrighty. I'm going to take a step here. Yeah. You know what? I don't know. Ash doesn't like the fact that that thing just tried to bite her, so she's going to try to stab this thing first.
This one here. Oh, Deadly Grace fails horribly.
That does fail horribly. Blast! But she swings and then turns her one that's next to Loki. And she swings with a spell cantrip. Green Flame Blade.
Oh, nice.
As her blade now turns that fire green.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll try to attack this time. And hopefully connect.
That one does connect with the Green Flame Blade.
Alrighty, and there's an extra D8 of fire damage. I'm also going to re-roll that 2 that I got. Did I get? Oh man, I got double ones on the D6.
No sneak attack damage because Loki.
You gotta. I got Swashbuckler. Swashbuckler.
Okay, cool. So give me a total.
I will re-roll that D6. So that's an extra 2 on top of this. So it's 2, 10, 17, 21 points of damage. To the one right next to it.
Yep. And doesn't the green flame bounce to this one? Is that right?
Yep. It bounces to the other one. It has to bounce something that's adjacent to it, so it bounces to this one.
So how much does that one take?
It takes a D8 plus 3, so I'll roll that D8.
Sure. So 7 damage.
7 damage.
Okay, as this thing is ripped off, as Deadly Grace just cuts these things across, notice blood just leaking out of Loki. And Loki, take another 10 points of damage.
Oh, crap.
Yeah.
It's effectively an open wound, and just blood gushes out from all these things were attached to it. Is it your turn, Asher?
That's my turn.
Hey, Vinnick, things are going pretty well, except for Loki. He's just been eaten alive. What do you do?
I'm going to attack this one here next to me. And here we go. Great sword. Okay, swinging.
Great sword carves through the air, and
That's weird. It didn't roll. Here, let me try that.
And it swings wildly. These things are fast. That's a miss.
All right, let's swing again. Here we go.
Trying to get these mosquitoes, and you find your range, and that's a hit. 18 slashing. Ouch.
I'm going to expend one of my superiority dice to do extra damage on it.
Sure.
So I'll roll
Well, no matter what
that,
type of
and I'm gonna
fancy
do
thing you do, that's going to take it out.
nice. Okay. All right. So that one's dead. I will go over and put myself between Loki and this one behind him, and that's my turn.
Oh yeah, that was 2 attacks. Okay, great. Toriel, swinging back to you. What do you do?
All right. Well, we can't allow this to happen. So, if I was to lightning bolt those, could I do it without harming Loki?
Not really. I mean, they're literally attached to Loki.
Okay, that's what I thought. So then I won't do that.
There's only just one of them, too. One of those ones are dead.
This one's dead, yeah.
Oh, okay. I did not know that. So you're fine. In that case, I will... Actually, I'm just going to go straight across to here. And I will try to shock this one.
Oh.
Actually, you know what? I'm better off with actually a firebolt. I will do a firebolt instead.
28. That's a hit. And 11 is enough to fry the little mosquito-type creatures.
All right. That'll be it.
Okay. The swarm. Make me a Constitution saving throw, Loki. They take another D10 worth of damage. Oh, there we go. Only 1 point of damage as they feed, but you're pushing it up as best you can. Shinigami.
Well, kind of the same question. Can I Eldritch Blast these guys without hitting Loki?
No. They're on him. They're covering his entire body.
Kind of afraid to whack on him. Can I start pulling them off?
Sure.
What kind of check do you want for that?
Just make an attack. Just make an attack if you like. You can kind of carve them off with your scythe. Too worried about Loki. And those are both going to miss. So, shush. Gayla.
To run around to that side.
Sure.
So she's just better angle, looks, more open for her. Not that it matters. And she'll take a swing to do the same thing.
16 misses.
Misses. This is not good. There we go. That'll be a hit.
Yeah, that hits. Yep.
And so she'll take 15 damage, and I'll throw in. What's that?
I didn't say anything.
I'm gonna throw in Divine Smite, so I'll throw 6 more.
Okay. So that's enough to rip them out of Loki's body. Loki, take another 10 points of damage. And Loki, we're not out of combat yet, my friends. Roll me a d10, please, Loki.
Oh, brother! Sorry, man. Pull it up. What the heck? There it is.
You don't do anything, you just stand blankly. Make me another wisdom saving throw.
With Gala's aura?
21.
17 fails, but 21 succeeds. So thank goodness for the aura. And for a moment there you thought, screw these guys, maybe I should be attacking them. But you don't. And you return to relative normality.
Damn, that fucking sucked!
Toriel will come over and Loki, let me help you with your wounds. And she will cast cure wounds, and it's not divine. It's more magic, right? So it's like you probably see it like sutures, almost like just quickly going through there. And let's see. It's not a lot, but it's something. For 9.
Thanks.
Yeah, will put her hand on your chest, and she'll cast Cure Wounds as well. For that.
God damn, thank you.
You had to show me up, didn't you, Gala?
She just says the divine heals better than the.
That is true.
And I'm just going to dump all of my healing and my lay on hands onto myself.
Oops.
Caleb will heal herself with 10 points of her own to get herself up to max.
Oh.
That's a good idea. Might be bad. Well, Caleb's going to start walking and saying, standing here isn't helping any further. And start walking down the corridor. Let's go.
Hey, we're about to take a quick break, but just before we go, can everybody make me a wisdom saving throw, please? And yes, you may all add Gaze aura onto it. So +4 to all these rolls.
I'm going to use my DM inspiration for that.
They hit lucky for me, my second.
17, that's a little better.
Okay, so let's go through these. Toriel, what did you roll?
17 with Gala's aura.
Fail. Loki, what did you roll?
17 fail.
Fail. Gala, what did you roll?
12 or 14, and I failed.
Failed. Asher?
23 with the aura.
You're good. Vinnick? I think you're a failure.
17.
And Shinigami?
Oh, man. Roll dead.
Well, when I rolled the right thing, I got a 22 with the aura.
22? That's a failure.
Yep.
What?
Wow.
What?
Some
Now, just
potent
before we go
stuff,
any
man.
further, is anybody immune to the fear condition? Because this is a fear effect. Anybody?
I'll check.
Not I.
We can take the break if you want.
I'm
to take the
immune
break.
to disease.
Let's say paladins, you don't get that till 10.
So we're
Okay.
frightened.
Yeah, you're frightened. We'll get to
Yep.
what you're frightened by in just a second. But yeah, let's take 5. Okay.
All
So
right.
oops. that's everybody. Okay, so we'll do it this way. You'll descend down the stairs, and the first thing that grabs your attention is a glowing crystal. And it's this very crystal that is generating just pure fear. It's just sucking into your body. But then this other creature appears, very obviously a dark angel. And as you arrive down there, it says, "Be you angels of darkness sent to torment me, O mere mortals that find glees in others' fright, O gods who bring deliverance, come closer and kneel before me, but know that the dark star's empty soul is devoid of pity. Feel the fear that is more cruel, and relinquish all hope, as I have done." Well, he doesn't go to attack, and he keeps babbling, talking about dark angels will rule. I've waited in fear, and they will return, and the land will run blood with the blood of the vanquished. Will be revealed. What do you do? Oh, and there's a body there.
I can't see anything. There's like a big black thing here, by the way. It's like if I move my character around, there's a big black thing in the center, and I don't see any character talking or anything.
Yeah.
I just see me down here.
It's all right.
Same.
Stay still. You'll go into this very cramped little chamber at the bottom. You should see what's going on. All right. What do you do?
I've talked with the Dark Angels. They've told me what must be done.
Must be done. What must be done is you must revel in fear. The Dark Angels used us generals for many things, and fear was one of their greatest weapons. Everybody make me a wisdom saving throw again, please, except for Asher. And Agami, you're fine. Bennett, you are not.
So I guess I'm not understanding the conversation. Is he a Dark Angel or is he against the Dark Angels?
So let me just get these saves sorted out. I'll just be with you in just a second. So Shinigami, Toriel.
It's a 20 fails.
20 fails. Loki,
Yep.
you fail as well. And Gala, you're all good. He is in fact, he says, I serve the Dark Angels. I was their general. I lashed fear upon the land, and fear shall reign, fear shall go, and we shall walk in glory. And he kind of rambles
Yeah,
on
we'll say
about...
his name, but she read on the outside. I think it was Sam Kiel.
Yep.
She'll walk forward and she'll say, "We've come for the Dark Angels. They've given us a path. I have served them."
It's good. Tell me about the devastation caused by the angels. I am trapped in fear. Tell me how glorious was their victory.
They have not come back yet. That is yet to come. They're helping us end the current problem, and then they eventually will return.
Lead to the darkness within. Tell her to release myself. I've traveled and gone mad with fear. The fear affects me as well. Does he react to your weapon? No, he doesn't. But can everybody except for Gala, Asher, and Shinigami make a third wisdom saving throw, please? May add +4.
So he doesn't recognize my weapon or
Nope.
or anything like that?
Is he trapped within a crystal or something?
Nope.
Is that what you're saying?
Nope.
Or he's just out there open in the free?
Just out there open and free, but he seems unable to leave. So Toriel, that's a 23.
Yep.
Good. And Loki, that's a 20. Okay. Before we get back to this, can Loki and Vinnick
Brother.
roll a something? I'm just going to look it up.
R.I.P. Loki.
Doesn't sound good.
Both of you roll me a D100. Okay. Loki and Vinnick, can you come across to voice channel 2, please?
Oh?
Oh, here we go.
Now we're dead, for sure.
Here we go.
Your souls are mine.
You both go mad. You've acquired a form of indefinite madness. So this is more of an RP thing than anything. So Loki, I'm just whispering to you what your form of madness is. So do with that what you will. And Vinnick, did you roll a 67? So you both get those madness things that I whispered to both of you. So do with those things as you will. Any questions about any of this?
No.
You good, Jeff?
Yes. Nope. Good.
Okay, so the fear of this thing literally drove you mad, and that's the madness effect that you have. Okay, let's go back to the other voice channel.
No, I don't like playing like this, but I'm just kind of going with the character.
That's the fun of D&D,
Taking me
right?
on a ride.
Gala is not Daniel. Right?
Yeah.
That's the fun part
No,
of it.
no, I'm just saying she's taking me on a ride. It's kind of fun. The opposite what I normally would have done.
All right. So the creature continues to babble about great battles, mass sacrifices, taking delight as thousands and thousands of people were sacrificed for the Dark Angels. And he starts talking about how beautiful the whole situation was and how the glorious was, and he wishes he could be part of it, but he can't. He quite frankly seems a little insane. I will say, there is a body here that's wearing a red cloak and has a torque around its wrist.
Hmm?
That's probably. It's a female, right?
Yes, it is.
Do I
Can I
recognize this
look
red
at it?
cloak?
I tell you what. Yes, you do. It is indeed Heron Blackbone, and she's very obviously dead.
R.I.P.
And she's in fact wielding quite a nice looking long sword as well.
Nice.
We came for the torque. We should get the torque.
I'll grab the torque.
Okay, it's the adamantine torque.
I was going to ask why he's here. Are you imprisoned here? Who imprisoned you here?
That would be the darkness within. You see, I saw a prophecy that the dark angels would be defeated, and they did not like the prophecy. So they thought it was a false prophecy. So I've been stranded in here. I'm forbidden to leave for thousands and thousands of years. I must maintain the fear. It feeds on my fear. I must remain.
So is he saying he was against them, or he just prophesized? He made a
It's basically Bruno
Bruno.
from Encanto. As some of you may
Oh.
not have seen Encanto.
No.
We don't talk about Bruno.
I know the song because the kids sing it. He's saying that during the height of the Dark Angels' rule, he made a prophecy. The prophecy was the Dark Angels should fall. And the big bosses said, nah, you're wrong. You're a heretic. And so they trapped him here. So he prophesied the fall. And as far as he knows, they're still ruling. Because he's been here for so long. Sorry if that was a bit confusing.
Does he react to Loki taking the torque?
No, doesn't seem to care. No.
Let's see. Yeah, I'll say. I point down. It's like, man, perhaps we should also take that sword. This guy's not going to miss it.
Got the longsword. I'll just give you this for free. It's a +2 longsword.
Someone could use that. Gayla, you want to give up your blood song for +2? Come on, man.
Yeah, we'll take it. I mean, she'll be like, a pretty sword, but she's not going to use it. And she's going to say it would go good with my armor, but I would not use it.
I'm sure someone will find use for it then.
If no one else can take it, I'll take it just so I have it. Just so if something does happen down the road, I have a nicer sword.
Take it.
Sure.
Add a +2 longsword to your
Yeah.
inventory.
I'm going to say to the group, I mean, we've got what we came for. The Dark Angels imprisoned him here. That's where they want him. I'm content with him staying. And she's going to say that I'm ready to go.
Oh, no. Don't leave. Stay with me here.
The Dark
I don't
Angels
think you
has
should
set
actually
us on
stay
another
here at
path.
all anyway. I mean, what you said actually it came true.
You lie. I understand my prophecy was false. You can make a persuasion check, Asher, if you like, though.
Oh, she's good at these. Boosh. That's not awful. Not for her, anyway.
Look, I know people do not like the rule of the Dark Angels, but I know they will rule forever. And my prophecy was false. I deserve to be here.
Quite frankly, I don't necessarily like the Dark Angels. They took over my Shadow Realm, and it really sucked.
Oh, more suffering. Oh, that is delightful.
Didn't y'all kill a Dark Angel at one point in time?
No one kills the Dark Angels.
Really?
Why, do you think you could kill a Dark Angel?
It does sound fun.
Let's see how much fun this is. And it swings a mace at you. Oh, look at that. Natural 20 right off the back, and it collects boomp on the side of your head. And you take 50 points of damage.
To this?
I guess everybody was on edge, sure.
All right. I will go back in time and maybe make that not a crit.
Okay. I rolled again, and now it's a 25, Asher.
Yep, that hits, but I'm going to use my reaction and hit the silver torque.
Sure. Well, so it does 5 bludgeoning and 22 radiant. So that would only reduce the 5 to 2, so only 24 points of damage.
Okay.
Yeah. Hold on a second, Mark. I'm reading what mine does, what my powers does, because if I can rebuke the violent, but I want to make sure I don't give it radiant damage. I'm just trying to find it on my sheet real quick, because I know this demon would be immune to it. So let's see here. Oh, radiant damage. So never mind. I'm not going to do that.
Okay.
Roll for initiative.
So big.
You made a grave mistake.
You stand in arrogance before the power of the Dark Angels. You will fall this day. So despite all the lucky and stuff, it's still a decent blow, and the torque doesn't really help you. Missing somebody. Who are we missing? Vinnick. Oh, there's Vinnick. Get on the sheet, but I'll add you in, Vinnick. Alright, so as it clobbers the side of Ash's head, a big wound opens up. He says, "You shall be first to fall." And Vinnick and Loki, you are terrified of everything that's going on, so consider yourself to be in the feared condition. Everybody else is as per. Okay, Asher.
My turn. You hit pretty well, but try this on for size. And she will swing Deadly Grace.
Oh, 28 hits.
Oh my gosh, what? That is the second double ones on sneak attack. What is going on? I'm gonna re-roll one of those sneak attacks.
Sure.
There, it's much better. 7, 10, 18.
Oops, right. Sorry, I'm just looking myself. So what's the total damage you did?
18.
18. Okay, and that's piercing. Okay, that's all good.
All right, and then with my second attack, we'll see if that connects. This is going to be probably a miss.
That is a swing and a miss. This
All right,
creature
I will
is wearing
bonus action.
Sorry, carry on. Yep.
Okay, good. Bonus action, Blessing of the Raven Queen. I've kind of appear behind him. Oops. Oh my.
No, you can't. This is the only way
Okay.
out. So just to clarify, the only way out, let's move Asher down here, is up these kind of stairs thing, which will take you up a level.
I was trying to wedge myself in there, but I guess that's too much wall.
You can vamp down to there if you want. Nothing else you'll
That's
get.
fine. I'll ramp right down there. Just disorient them, so to speak.
Okay, and Blessing of the Raven Queen, resistant to all damage,
That is correct.
even radiant type stuff.
That is correct.
It's good stuff.
At the end of your turn, is going to take a legendary action and throw his mace at you again, rolling at 27, which I imagine
That hits.
And
Hold
so
on a second
that's
here. Hold on a second. I can use my not Child Divinity, but my Order of Protection. I can Order of Guardian, and I can take that for him.
So you
And
take- when it takes damage, you can use it to magically take the damage instead. Okay,
I'm resistant to Radiant, so I take half Radiant, so it's I'll get the bonus of that.
so it's 6 bludgeoning and 7 radiant. I've already halved that. So net effect, you take 13 points of damage, Gala, as you deflect the blow.
That's all the plus. That falls all the ground all around her, so she's got all her temporary hit points are gone.
Okay, cool. Okay, now it's his actual turn. And yeah, Asher challenged him. Going to swing and get Asher again. So I'm rolling a 22, Asher.
I will shield.
Swings again and rolls a 27. So the first
That
one,
hits.
second one hits. And with your Blessing of the Raven Queen, you take 6 reduced to 3 bludgeoning, 18 reduced to 9 radiant, so a total of 12 points of damage. As it
Okie dokie.
just... And... Toriel.
Oh boy. I'm going to nothing fancy, just a lightning bolt, just straight across the room. I'll do this at 4th level.
Okay.
Oof, it's terrible. DC 17 dex save.
He makes it. He does have advantage on these. He's going to take 14 points of damage.
All right.
Lightning bolt slams into him.
And yeah, that'll be it.
Okay, while you're there,
Actually,
Toriel.
I'm sorry.
Sorry, carry on. Yep.
I am going to use a bonus action to see if I can push him back. I don't know if I
There's
could
a
you fit
wall.
in this space?
No.
There's a wall
Yeah.
there.
It's a
Oh,
wall.
okay. Then never mind.
While you're there, why don't you roll me 48 plus 2, Toriel?
4d8 plus 2.
He says, using
Oh,
a
boy.
legendary action, he says, your attacks are pointless, and some of his wounds heal up. Whoops,
Oh,
I took them away.
Nice.
There we go. That's better.
Anti-healing.
oh man.
So he heals himself using a legendary action. Loki, you're terrified of everything that is happening. What do you do?
I'm gonna try to grapple him.
Let's see.
Oh no!
I still might fail, but he doesn't with a 15. So the grapple fails.
I try again.
All right.
Bro, what the heck?
Here was a
This
23.
character, bro.
Man, a 1 and a
Oh,
2.
man.
Loki,
That's
you are
it.
you're just completely terrified of this creature. And so he's taken onto last legendary action. He's going to smash Loki in the face with his mace. How dare you! You are pathetic. You're not worthy of being in my presence. There was a 23, Loki.
That hits me.
In bludgeoning, 11 radiant. Okay, Venick.
You skipped Gala.
Oh, sorry, my apologies. Gala.
It's funny. Eric, is I'm playing an old D&D game right now on a computer game, and a lightning bolt in a close course like this bounces off of walls and would like have killed everyone in the game I'm playing. It's pretty funny. It's based on second edition. So, anyways, I was just like there, just like imagining that game. It was just awful. All right, so she'll move right to there, and she will attack the blade song. Not blade song, blood song. Yes, horribly.
And you hit her exposed flesh and it just bounces off. Wearing no armor, but apparently her skin is quite tough. Bloodsong misses.
And then miss again.
Miss again. You're pathetic. Vinnick, you too are terrified by what's going on. What do you do?
Am I terrified in the sense that I can't attack, or
You can attack, but it'll be at disadvantage.
okay? I'm going to say something cocky like, "You're not frightening me. You're not even. I don't even understand what you're even talking like this. This is crazy talk, man." All right. With that, I'm going to do an Eldritch Blast. A disadvantage on that, you said? How do I do that? Let's see. There we go.
Damage.
Oops, sorry. That was a
That's right.
damage to roll. I'm going to try that again. Here we go.
Misses horribly. Just too afraid. Almost got your eyes closed as you're shooting. You do get another Eldritch Blast if you want to do another one.
I was just going to say it's a cantrip. I can do that again, right? Okay, alright. So I'll try that again. There we go.
Misses horribly again.
Ah.
And Sandkill just laughs at all these pathetic attacks that are missing him. There's not really much room to move here, Shinigami. Vinnick, but feel free to do so. Shinigami, you are not afraid. What do you do?
Right. Well, so first off, we will bonus action X. And we'll move in.
It's going to be very hard to move into that space without touching the crystal. Do you still wish to move into that space?
I must have missed it. Does something bad happens if I touch the crystal? Or we don't know.
Oh, it's glowing. Notice Vinnick and Loki are avoiding their eyes. They're terrified of it. And you can just tell it's something magical and something evil all at the same time.
Well, then I guess I'll have to Eldritch Blast.
Sure.
Really? One?
Here's Sandkill
Plus the
leads
hex
into
damage.
it. Oh, yeah, Hex. Yes, of course. But slightly better. Another
Sorry, I
one?
was about to sneeze. Am I able to lift it up?
Yes, you will. 6 points. Oh, yes, sure. You only hit with one of them, though, didn't you?
Yeah, but it does 10.
Oh, okay, cool.
It's my push and shove that only does 5 feet.
Okay, sure. So,
And
yeah.
two.
Number 2 misses. They said you had your one
Bonus
chance.
action.
Yep, bonus action.
Is he prone?
Nope.
Nope, that was it. Bonus action was Hex.
Oh, sure. Asher turns to smile at you. Not this one again.
When he drops to the ground, does he fall prone or is he just on his feet?
He's just standing on the ground like you guys are.
Okay. Alrighty.
No, actually. I'm gonna keep that damage at Shinigami done, but does it make sense to pick people up and throw it? You're all floating in the astral sea, so everybody's just floating around.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. Well, you can take it. You can give it back to him then. That's fine.
Okay.
Alrighty. Swing.
Shh. Deadly grace swings wide. Come on.
Blast! And I'm going to go with a cantrip on this one. Hopefully connecting. Booming blade.
19 is better. 19 misses.
Alright. Oh, that sucks. Bonus action, Busting the Raven Queen. Now I'm going to vamp right here.
Okay, bamfing out of sight.
Sorry, Malcolm, I forgot to tell you something.
Uh-huh.
With his hex, he will have disadvantage on wisdom saving throws.
Wisdom saving throws or wisdom checks?
Wisdom checks.
Wisdom ability checks. So,
Didn't know it's Loki trying to restrain him. Maybe strength would be better?
okay, yeah, let's do strength.
Okay, that will help Loki out if nothing else. Okay, Ashen missing horribly, swinging wide. Alright. Who shall be next? You who cower before the crystals. And raises a massive mace above Loki's head. And boom, 21 to hit Loki.
I will use my reaction to headbutt his mace and cast shield.
Which will miss then.
Yes, it'll miss.
Okay, so that'll raise your armor class up to 23. Okay, I've never seen that before. And it goes to smash you in the face again. This time, roll a natural 20.
What the heck again?
I'm going to use my reaction to go back in time. No one even saw that.
Once you roll me a d20 then.
All right, let's roll a natural 1. Hey, that's pretty close.
Nice.
Will that be enough to move? If that natural 20 would have hit, it would have been 55 damage if it had hit. But it didn't.
Bruh.
I'll count that as good use of a chrono shift.
Misses twice, both those times. Toriel, your turn.
All right. Can I move through Shinigami to get here? Right there.
No. The only way you can exit is underneath the stairs beneath. There's some stairs right here beneath Gala.
Okay, so I could squeeze past Gala, but then I would get an opportunity attack. Is that what I'm hearing?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I don't really want that. It hits pretty hard. So that changes what I'm going to do then. I could set up for next time, maybe, but I don't know. Sorry, I had something planned, and it included me getting out of the way. All right, so instead, I'm going to Misty Step to there. I'll cast that in a second, and then I'll just use a Ray of Frost. Actually, you know what? I'm going to use a Mind Sliver because he probably has resistance. So
you
Mind
can do
Sliver.
that the other way around because you've basically gone up the steps and you don't have line of sight on them. But you could do it down here when you did. So yeah, feel free to. So what is it? Mind
DC
Sliver?
17 until save.
Advantage on that, and he rolls a 14. He's going to take it. Does Mind Sliver do
and then he
anything?
has.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
What does Mind Sliver
and then
do?
he has a 1d4 minus to his next saving throw.
Okay. So what? This is a 4, just to remind me. Okay,
then,
cool.
And I will stay there. So he doesn't have line of sight of me either.
That's correct. Yep.
Okay, all right, I'll just stay right there for now then.
He's going to take a legendary action at the end of your turn. With arrogance, climbs over the crystal and comes next to Asher. Gala and Vinnick, you may have attacks of opportunity. Vinnick, yours will be at disadvantage.
What about me? Because you
What about
did go there.
Shinigami's there too.
Sure. Yep, Shinigami as well. Yep.
Gala won't take the opportunity attack.
Okay. Maintaining their reaction. So Vinnick and Shinigami.
Go ahead, Vinnick.
Okay, 1 second. You got a cat that got in the way here. Hold on. Okay, so let's see. Do that.
That misses. Shinigami. That hits. All right.
All right.
He's got
Plus the
nothing.
hex damage.
Sure. 14.
Is it immune to or resistant to necrotic though?
Probably not. 14. He uses.
I know.
So this was still its turn. It missed. Comes over to there. 12. Went. Okay, Loki.
I will attempt to grapple.
Okay, here's disadvantage on this. And he rolls a 6.
Nice.
Nice. All right.
And then I kick the back of his knee to get him down prone.
Okay, so it's. Well, let's see. Oh, 29. This is not an ability check. No legendary resistances for this guy. No, he goes down prone and grappled.
You fool, you're so dead. You will now know fear. Kill him! And that's it.
In the high voice, kill him now!
Yeah.
Sure, he doesn't have anything. It's gonna
Blessing of the Raven Queen.
That's funny. He is going to use his
Blessing of
legendary
the Dark
action
Angel.
to swing his mace at you at disadvantage. That was a 13. Gala.
She'll move right to there, and then she'll swing at him at advantage. Correct now?
Yep. Advantage, yeah.
Yes.
Get some juicy numbers out there. I'm due.
22 does hit.
All right, so 11,
Got it.
and then let's see here. She'll swing again.
One's
miss.
gonna miss.
Oof. All right, that's it for me.
All right. At the end of your turn, gonna try one more time to kill Loki. Swings his mace from prone at disadvantage. What was a 22?
The shield goes up, baby.
Okay, no more legendary actions for you, Mr. Shinigami.
Well, I forgot that my weapon is a reach weapon, so shame on me. But if I go there, I can reach him, right?
Sure. At advantage too.
Right. Then let's do that.
24 hits. 17 damage. Got it. 18 does not hit. That's a miss. The Hex, sure. 1 extra point of Hex. Alright. The Dark Angel
Sorry,
is...
I was pushing the wrong button. I was sitting there talking. Bonus action. We are going to.
Spiritual weapon?
Spiritual weapon.
Oh!
Read it.
Put it right here.
Feel free to place it where you like, and absolutely a natural 20 will hit for 13 points of damage. Eeks. Okay, Shinigami, good round. The angel continues to struggle under, for some reason, a terrified Loki. Asher, you're up.
I think you
Alright.
skipped Bennett.
I have a terrible habit of doing that. Bennett, what do you do?
I'm going to try to strike this angel with my sword. There we go.
You can't
Sword.
voluntarily move closer to him. You are terrified in that corner.
Oh, because I'm frightened. Okay, I will use a spell. I'm going to use my Eldritch Blast again.
Sure. Disadvantage.
Sorry, got a cat again.
Okay, here we go. Hold on.
Misses, but get another shot. And misses.
Yes. All right. Well, I tried. That was an uneventful turn. Okay.
Okay, and Shinigami had his turn. So, Asher, your turn.
Hey. Whoosh.
At advantage.
At advantage, right?
17 will miss. 24 will hit them.
Nice.
Alrighty. 8, 9. These are not great damage rolls, but that's at least not a double one on that one. Alright, so that's 16, 17 points of damage.
Got it.
Alright. And we'll try with a booming blade with this next attack.
16 misses, 17 misses. Booming blade does not
knows.
count.
Just to keep with the theme over here. Well, yeah, I'll go ahead and bless in the Raven Queen again, and I'll just vamp over here.
Okay.
Just keep them disoriented as I'm like, choo, 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 like this all around them, like a little gnat.
Yeah. He's going to continue swinging at you, Loki, from the ground. Rolls a 24.
Oh, that hits me.
9 bludgeoning and 23 radiant.
23! Jeez Louise!
Gayla takes it for you.
Somebody saved her bacon.
And I'll take it for him instead. So you take none.
9
that,
bludgeoning
I
and
take
11
it.
radiant. Yeah, with that. So that works out to a net effect of 20 points of damage to you, Gayla.
Your wounds heal up, and they go over across my body real fast.
And is that the damage can't be reduced because aren't you resistant to radiant, Gayla?
Yeah, I'm
Yeah, it
resistant
was.
to radiant.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, that it was 23 radiant, so that's why it's 11. So yeah, 20 points
Okay,
damage.
Sorry.
Swings from prone again. What was it? 23. Does a 23 hit Loki?
That just hits me.
Okay.
Bro
this
got lucky.
You didn't know. Take 7 bludgeoning and 23 radiant.
Damn.
Go off me. Toriel.
I'm going to use Dissonant Whisper. I'm not really going to get the runaway effect, but DC 17 Wisdom save, and it has a minus 1d4 from the Mind Sliver.
The roll's an 18, so no matter what I roll, it's going to work.
Nice. I like it.
12 psychic. And it can't run away,
And,
so there we go.
Yeah. Yep. That will be it then.
At the end of its turn, it says, "Oh, that was an interesting way to take the heat off your friend. I will do the same." Take a legendary action to heal himself for not a great roll. 13 points of damage. And that's his first legendary action. Okay, Loki.
I say, wow, that's actually a really good idea. And I heal myself.
Okay. And at the end of
That's
your
it.
turn, he's going to swing his mace at you and rolls a dirty 20, which I think misses with your shield.
Yep, shield is up again.
Hey, Gala.
Swing with advantage.
Yep. 25 hits.
7. And then again.
27 hits again.
Make another 11. Hello?
Yep, another 11. No smites? Okay.
Well, she's not. Well, I might as well do one smite.
Sure.
I'll do a level just to see if it does damage. Level 3 smite. And that is 2, 4, 5, right?
48.
48.
If it's level 3, it's 48.
48. Oh, 20.
You do 10 points of radiant damage.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, so resistant but not immune. We swing around to Fennec. Terrified in the corner. And no, you don't get another wisdom saving throw to remove the fear effect. Fennec.
I can try to attack at a disadvantage.
Yep. Have to be a ranged attack, though.
We'll just give it a shot. See, what? I'm sorry, say again?
Yes, yeah, sure. It's a disadvantage, but absolutely you can. Eldritch
All right,
Blast.
let's give it a shot. Here we go.
Oh dear.
Oh boy.
Get a second
So
shot.
frightened, I just can't focus. Yep.
Oh my goodness.
Yikes.
That is a horrible.
Guys.
At the end of Vennec's turn. Oh, no, it's going to survive. So it's going to swing its mace again at Loki from the ground. I think a 21? Not sure.
Miss?
Oh, okay. Shinigami. Shinigami.
20.
Oh, 20. 20 misses.
What?
Damn.
Wasn't expecting that.
26 hits with 17 points of damage. Okay, nice.
All right, then the Hex.
Spiritual weapon.
Oh, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Ah, spiritual weapon hits. Might be a natural 20, so roll again. Never know.
If it is an advantage.
Yeah, 5% of the time, but it misses. Okay.
Don't you get Hex with that too?
Let's see. You place a curse on a creature until the spell ends. You deal an extra necrotic damage target whenever you hit it with an attack.
Yeah, that's an attack. It's another D6 on
Right,
top
then
of that.
here's for this. Here's for this one, and here's for the last one.
8 points of damage. Oh, this has gone south terribly quickly. Okay. The Crimson Covenant is doing well. Asher.
It seems like you're the one that's afraid. And she'll go in there, try to puncture him with the Deadly Grace.
All right. Oh, 26 hits.
That's 19 points of damages.
Got it.
And then she's going in for a booming blade.
Oh, this time it hits.
All right.
sneaking.
No, ignore sneak. No sneak. 12 plus a D8 of thunder damage. And 3 more thunder damage on top of that. So 15 points of damage.
And if he, oops, that's all right.
And if he moves, he explodes.
Bro,
We
you
can't
can't even
move.
see the health.
He's still up though.
In a bonus action, I got one more left. Blessing of the Raven Queen. Oop, I didn't even move your sword, Shinigami. I'm sorry. I touched your lightsaber, and I got burned on it.
So Mikhail is going to heal himself or herself. 48 plus 2. 26 points. That, yeah, has to do that. Okay, Toriel.
Okay. Did you skip his turn? Or did you already...
Nope, just healed himself. Was the entirety of his turn.
Oh, wow, okay. I wish I had something good to take him out, but it's going to have to be someone else. I will...
I think you do have a spell that hits automatically, just FYI.
You know, I should have that one memorized, and I don't. All right, it's pretty slim pickings here, so I'm just going to do a Ray of Frost. It'd be a disadvantage, wouldn't it?
It would be, because he's prone. Yep.
All right. No, it's going to have to be...
Wouldn't it be disadvantage because it's range against prone?
Yeah, but that's why it's disadvantage.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
Sorry,
Right. Instead, I'm going to use Dissonant Whisper again.
For intelligence saving throw, he passes, so that's no damage. Oh no, it's half damage?
It's half, yep.
Okay.
Yep. And that will be it.
Alright, at the end of his turn, getting a little late, but let's swing wildly at Loki once again. Rolling a 25, Loki.
I think that hits.
Gayla?
No, it's right up there.
Okay, Gayla, you take 10 plus 12, 22 points of damage. As you take the blow once again for Loki. Alright, I've already halved the radiant for that. Loki, you're up. Your shield fades.
The onyx gem at the end of his dagger-looking handle is going to glow green as I use a bonus action to channel divinity. Where is this thing? Oh, it's the bonus action one. For my poison strike.
Nice.
And I will attack him.
Okay, be pleased to know he's not immune to poison.
Please.
You can attack him, but you're going to release your grip.
It's a single-handed weapon.
Sure. 18 misses anyway. Oh, it's prone, so roll again.
But he gets roll again.
Oh, yeah.
God.
I just can't hit. That's it.
All right.
Well, it lasts a minute, so.
The end of your turn. Once again, he's going to wildly swing at you with his mace. That was a 24.
Yeah, that hits.
That does 8 bludgeoning and 13 radiant.
Is that still at disadvantage?
That was at disadvantage, yep. That's 21 points of damage to Loki.
Still standing, punk.
Gayla, maybe this is the time that Bloodsong is satiated. Prone target, very damaged. What do you do?
Alright, so she'll attack. Advantage.
24 hits.
And so she'll see lower in life, she'll actually take the 17 in the bottom now. Instead of the first two, because at half my life I do an extra d6 of necrotic. necrotic damage.
Okay.
So that. And then I will do a second level smite. That's 3d8.
Yep. Oh,
0. Yeah. Alright. And then she'll attack again.
advantage.
No, that nice. No.
Haha, you worked it out now. 21 was the armor class. So that hits.
22 and another smite. 3d8.
Do it. Kill her. Kill the beast.
How do you want to do this?
Whew.
Bloodsong swinging as it's singing as it swings, and she says, "You betrayed the Dark Stars. You deserve death, not imprisonment." And she'll stab him in the chest through the heart.
As he dies, he says, "Ah, the sweet release of death." He dies. She dies with a smile.
Yeah.
All right, gentlemen. A little bit over time, but I figured that battle was almost over. So we will end it there. And
What about the silver torque or adamantine torque? I'm curious on what that does.
Yep, I'll tell you in just a sec. The adamantine torque. Similar to the other one. I'll post it in.
That would have helped me all battle.
Oh, it's the same. Okay.
Almost the same.
Let's
Well, one silver doesn't affect it, and the other one adamantine doesn't affect it. So very minor difference, which I doubt will come up in game. But I'll let you guys scrap over that. Does anybody want it? Who wants it?
I'd like it.
I bet say Loki probably earned that one after being just
do it.
beat on the whole session.
I'll add that to your character sheet, Loki, and we'll see you gentlemen next week.
All right, sounds good.
Take care.
See you, everybody.
Yeah.
See you later. Bye.
Later, guys.